Captain America throws his mighty shield. All those who chose to oppose his shield must yield. If he's led to a fight and a duel is due, then the red and the white and the blue will come through when Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? I've just finished up my contest entry for KKNComics, so I figured I'd just keep on the contest train rolling. Next is KKNComics, 290 subs. If I'm not mistaken, I think I won one of his contests earlier. I don't remember how many subs it was, but I do remember him sending me some good books. So his concept for his contest was to show off some runs, a particular run or a few books in a run, four books or more. Then some other things he wanted to know what everybody's name was. My channel's name is, which I don't say very often, a lot of people mess it up, but it's Mski361. I'm Polish. My last name begins with an M, ends in SKI, so there's Mski. And it's supposed to be 3610, but something happened, so it just came out 361. My first name is Brian, for those of you who don't know. And obviously I'm a huge, if you watch my channel, you know I'm a huge Captain America fan. So, I mean, a lot of people do know this book, Captain America 332. The whole thing with Captain America stepping down. But actually, the whole story, it's been a while since I read these. So I figured I want to know where the story actually started, how it led up to Cap stepping down. And it actually starts in this issue here, 327. As I went back and reread these, it was pretty kind of eerie when the first page here, it says, "Your kind makes me sick." And basically, it's the Super Patriot, John Walker, and all his cronies are trying to get the foreign scum, out of the country. Because it's kind of relevant what's going on today with people up in arms about Mexicans and Muslims and blah 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 and all that horse shit. But it's kind of funny because these guys are idiots because they spell foreign Farren, foreign scum. It's hysterical. But anyway, yeah, so the whole story, actually, the start of him stepping down takes place in these 12 panels down here with a guy from the IRS. He's looking into Steve Rogers' tax return. Well, apparently he got a $1 million settlement for being on active duty or being in the military for all those years, even while he was still frozen. So he got a payment, and when he did his tax return, this guy catches it, finds out Steve Rogers, looks into his name, finds out he volunteered for Operation Rebirth. So he decided he's trying to figure out what to do with the information. So he brings it to a supervisor, yada yada yada. FBI gets involved. So I'm not going to spoil the whole story. Well, I may just already have. But the story goes on for a while. So I'm going to show you big stack of the run. 327, 328. Into this guy here, D-Man, pretty cool character, who's actually, apparently he died in Captain America, one of the Brubaker runs, I believe. But I don't know how he came back to life because he's going to be in a new series. I can't remember which one it is, but he's going to be in a new series. So there's 328, 329. He hooks up with D-Man, who was in this wrestling federation for all these people who were augmented, someone like Captain America was. And it turns out that Super Patriot was in the same program, and all these characters here are the failed experiments who didn't take in the augmentation. So there's 329, there's 330, 331. I just read this, and I can't remember this guy's name, but he was another one that was kind of augmented. And I don't want to ruin the whole story, but you got to read these. These are really good. You can find these cheap. Then it goes to 332. And then 333, when he decides to step down as Captain America. And then 334, when Johnny Walker, or the Super Patriot, takes over as Captain America. And then it starts off with, obviously, with Johnny Walker being Captain America for a couple issues. There's 335. Steve Rogers, he decides to take off, so he goes into hiding for a bit. And you got Falcon, D-Man, Jack Monroe, Nomad looking for him. And then 337, he becomes the Captain. Nice homage cover there to Avengers 4. And then, I can't remember exactly where, at what point, when Steve Rogers becomes back to be Captain America, but Johnny Walker becomes U.S. Agent. So, I don't know where U.S. Agent is nowadays. Let's see where he's at. But yeah, really great run. Love all these books growing up. This is one of the first stories I read for Captain America where I actually thought something kind of like somewhat major was going on within the comic book universe. So it's pretty cool, reading this. I don't want to say history, but it was a really good time in my collecting life. So it was a really great contest, really great idea. Really got to go back and read some of these old books. I haven't read shit since they came out. These came out in 87. Yeah, 87. So it's really cool to go back and read some of these. Great guys. Please check him out. I'm sure 290 subs. He's got way more than I do. So if you haven't checked him out, please do. I'll leave a link in the comments below, or description below, whatever you want to call it. Still finishing my beer. So definitely check him out. And then we'll see you next one. Thanks. Bye.